every single day to better myself. And that's what I'm going to do.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, Brian, right here. Brian, last time you fought at the T-Mobile, you had probably one of the better walkouts of several years with the Purge walkout. I haven't heard you talk much about it. Can you just talk about that concept and the way it came together on the broadcast? Because a lot of fans really loved it.
Oh, man. That walkout was... You want the story behind the walkout?
Absolutely, all of it.
Brian, BC. So at that time, I was living in an apartment. I had left the house and everything when I separated. And there's this neighbor upstairs who just, every hour, it was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I'm like, dude, you guys go to sleep? Like, what's going on? Like, come on now. Like, I got a fight I got to train for. I got a world title. Like, what are you guys doing? And then something, I was watching, I forgot what, I think it was like some reels or something, and the Purge song came on, right? And I started fantasizing, not the best thing, but like if the Purge was real, like the first thing I'm doing is I'm going upstairs. Like, cause I'm not a snitch, right? And I'm not a complainer, but dude, I even hit up the landlord. I was like, yo, like, can you tell him to be quiet, please? Like, I know they snitched on me before because I've been playing with my kids a little too rough. Like, I was running around one time and I was like, I'm gonna kill you. And then they're like, the kids were screaming, they're about to call the cops because they thought I was gonna kill my kids. Oh. Yeah, it was, to me, it wasn't that crazy, right? That's how we play around. But I never said nothing. And finally I said, hey man, like, you know, these guys or whoever's up there, I don't want to be rude, but come on now. Like, it feels like they're dragging something across the floor all night. Like, if you need help, let me know. And after I complained, I swear it kept happening. Even like they doubled down on it. So that was just in my head, like, dude, like, if the Purge was real, I'd go upstairs and just handle business. And I don't know why, I would stay up all night and I'm like, dude, the Purge, that song, I found a remix to it. And I was like, if I had the mask, what mask would I wear? Like, if I was to commit these crimes, you know, like, how would I approach their house? And that was the concept. Just be all hoodied up with a lighted mask. And then I was like, dude, what if I walked out to this? Wouldn't that be dope? There's no logos on this. The mask costs $5. Cheapest walkout ever. And the soundtrack was dope. And I'd mess with all of you guys in the crowd. You know, like, imagine they shut everything down. Or at least the song I originally had was a little more scary. It felt like a little more real. So I was hoping to like make everyone in the crowd kind of get scared a bit. Like, yeah, hold up, like, what's going on? Did they really allow this? Or what's going on? Why is the UFC doing this? But the UFC wouldn't go along with my plan. They had to make it to where it's like, hey, like, it has to be known it's a walkout. Can't have people panicking. Said, I got you. And that was the theme and the idea behind that. And I called my managers and everyone and told them my idea. And they're like, okay, let's go for it. And then now it's in one of the best walkouts ever when it's being a conversational topic. So it worked out.
Did the coaches all know that story, like, ahead of time? Or did
Yeah,
you just tell them, hey, we're doing the Purge?
No, yeah, I told them I want to kill my neighbors at that time. At that time, yeah.
Thank you, man.